Yo, 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 yo. What's going on, everybody? It is fucking Thursday night, and you know what that means? Wrestle with Knuckleheads. We in the building. What's going on, normal guy? What's going on? What's going on? Yo, we got some shit we gotta talk about today, man. Taquan, what's going on? What up, player? We got some shit we gotta talk about today, man. Of course, John Cena did his little promo. What's going on, Gigi?
Oh shit! What else? Oh, wait, are we live already?
Yeah, we're live. Yeah. You just missed the promo. You just missed the intro.
Oh, got it. Okay. Hi guys. I'm eating. I'm not. I wasn't ready. I wasn't ready. Hold on.
What up, Damien? What up, Hassan?
What's going on, y'all? What up? What up? What up? Okay, company is all the way high. Oh, Riverside is the one that makes it sound mad low, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Okay.
You might have to put your mic up a little bit.
Oh no, my mic was just very far away from me. It wasn't
okay. There you
near
go.
me yet. That shit was on to the side. Alright, you guys. So don't mind me. I'm gonna be eating. Got my food right here. I only got one chuleta though, cause I didn't wanna OD.
I hear that.
Cut down on that fun stuff.
I hear that. Yeah, we got a lot today. We got the John Cena promo. We got
let's talk about
Jey Uso.
Let's see.
We got that shit that John Moxley did last night with
oh my god,
with the nails.
Hold on, now you're gonna make me write all this shit down. Wait, we going is what's his name coming?
Oh, this guy right here.
That guy right there. All right, hold on.
I don't think Ray's coming.
Jey Uso.
What's going on?
I hear myself echo.
Because Ray doesn't know how to turn off the echo cancellation.
It doesn't let me. This was the issue.
It's funny because Gigi was able to do it.
Well, that's because
I was there for a minute.
That's because I have a. I was gonna say
Check
I
it
have
every
a
setting.
soundboard. I can hear myself.
No, there's a button here.
This can't be changed while recording.
I mean, you're not recording when you're not in here.
Wow. I'm gonna hear myself again. All right, wait. Jey Uso, John Moxley, John Cena, right?
Yeah.
Tony Storm, John Cena. Oh, Jade's interview. Now match with Liv. Got some stuff to talk about. Got some things.
Word.
I don't hear myself anymore. Okay.
Because Ray muted himself.
Oh, Ray muted himself. Damn, it is Ray. Damn, Ray.
Yeah.
Fix your mic.
See, if you back out and it gives you the chance to turn it off. Gigi
did
was able to
twice.
do it last time.
I did twice just to make sure.
Wait, I'm trying
To turn off the echo cancellation.
Let me hear myself. I can still hear myself. It's like a second. Like weird. I mean, I don't mind it. Myself. I don't know if it's an echo though.
No, there's echo when you listen to it.
Yeah, no, it says echo cancellation is automatically on.
Not for Ray, apparently. That's why his thing is echoing.
I think I should have made that. You should have banged him.
Did y'all hear Money in the Bank going to LA? No, I did not hear that, Damien. But apparently Roman Reigns, Seth Rollins, and CM Punk are all going to be on SmackDown tomorrow.
Nice. Yeah, I should have definitely made that second. I don't care. It only takes me 15 minutes.
Nope. Nope.
It's okay. Next time, be on time. Wait.
I couldn't when I was doing something.
Oh, so that's
As I was like,
called how? Exactly. I'm just gonna eat my plate of food here. I'm so hungry. You guys, wrestling wasn't, that exciting from last week until well, a little bit of Monday Night Raw. I guess mainly because of the John Cena and Cody Rhodes promo. Because in my opinion, right now, AEW is on the top of my list to want to actually discuss today. And it's all because of three things: Edge, Mike Moxley, and Spike.
I was gonna say, yeah, so we're talking about it for all the wrong reasons today. Because the most controversial subject since I woke up this morning, because I didn't get to watch AEW last night.
Oh, you didn't?
But
you didn't?
no, and I'm glad I didn't.
Why?
Because I went into social media not knowing, oh, this is gonna be the subject of everyone today. And it was just funny hearing everyone is so critical of that spot and just seeing how many people hated it. But then it's funny seeing who hates it, and it's like, wait, but you guys used to do this, or you did this, or you've done this. Like, it was funny seeing deathmatch people that were kind of like, oh, this shouldn't have been done. And I was like, but huh? Like, I get like the wrestling purists that weren't too fond of it because of the blood and the excess and the possibility of if the spike would have gone a certain way, the guy could have been paralyzed. But seeing people that like, really, you're critiquing this? I was waiting for Steven Richards to critique it, like for him to give his 2 cents on why this was a bad idea. But seeing certain people, I was just like, oh, you're just trying to like gang up on this for some reason because it's AEW.
So what's your opinion on it, Ray?
I didn't mind it. Like, I get why they did it. The whole feud of trying to put the nail on it, pun intended. It's just funny because I feel like possibly this should have been done at Dynasty, especially that they're going to be in Philly. Like, I like that more than ever is where you do stuff like this. I just didn't get the segment after, which then I got to rewatch of FTR kind of turning their back on Cope, or half of FTR turning on Cope. But as far as the spot itself, it did what it needed to do. It gave a reaction. They were able to take it out of his back as safely as possible. We've seen worse. I still remember when we were all at a Texas Roadhouse. We saw a fucking needle get put through one side of the cheek, right up the other side of the cheek. Yeah, it was in the spirits. What my thing that people should be talking about is commending Moxley on deciding to drive for over 12 hours to make sure he can get to the building. So, hey, my guy was a trooper and then decided to take that spot. So, you can't say a guy that isn't a, hey, making sure we entertain the crowd. Like, that is a trooper right there. So, yeah, my take is it worked. But I know a lot of people are just very, oh, this should have been done in AEW Outlaw Mud Show and all that fun stuff. Or whatever Cornette says every other day of the week.
So you willing to take that bump, Ray?
But I take that bump? Hell fucking no. I'm not a trooper like that. I will not take that bump.
Not for nothing. I, like many people, felt the same way. Those nails are not 100% real. Get the fuck out of here. You know, like,
oh no, they definitely are.
No, I know that now. I know that now. Like, I know that. But like when he first brought it out, I'm looking at it. I'm like, this looks like it's like we just got this out of a spirit Halloween shop. You know what I mean? But here's
I
the
wish
thing
they
that
would've.
here's the thing that fucking boggled my mind. Not only did the spot happen, but when they started pulling it, and then you saw his whole back being pulled, that's what got me. I was like, oh my god.
You know what's crazy? I think that added more to the effect than him actually taking the bump. Like the bump was like, ow, okay, cool. Oh, it's not coming out. Oh, they're pulling it. Oh, just seeing the skin start like, I think that made his back start bleeding more.
That's
Was
why
them
you
trying
to
to
have
pull
him.
it
He
out?
was like, yo, ref, you gotta take this. I gotta do my next spot.
No, that was the funny thing because, of course, again, the internet loves to fucking micro clip everything. There's legit a point where Moxley notices that Yuta's not fucking helping, and he's like, "Yo, just go do the next spot. You're fucking making it work." Which, that's any one of us that's like, "Yo, just stop it." Like that would be one of us when it's like, "Yo, just go do what you got to fucking do because this ain't helping."
He was like, you're killing me already. I'm already dead.
We're lucky.
So okay, wait, time out because this is the second one I saw about that. Is it that the match sucked, or is it because it was no holds bar that we're saying it's bad? Because the match itself was actually good. Because I remember Hodge was saying that he felt it was underwhelming because of it being no holds bar. But is it the match is bad, or is it just because it's no holds barred, it didn't live to the stipulation? Because I think Kaiser and Penta had a good match.
But did they have a good no holds barred match?
But that's what so what would you say, Tup? Is it because it's no holds barred that's why it makes it bad?
I would assume that's why Lucky's saying that match was ass.
Yeah, because to me it's
like
a
a tables match where the Big Show just steps on the table and breaks it and the match is over.
It's unpredictable finish.
I mean, it don't make it good.
So the stipulation, yeah. But like I said on Monday, if you guys didn't watch it, watch our Raw watch along after you watch this. I'm still under the impression I could imagine maybe they couldn't find the right weaponry or gimmick weaponry. Because as we saw with the Bianca, Rhea Ripley, and Io segment, that table did not want to go down.
No.
And something tells me they could not find other weapons possibly either that maybe they could have gimmicked properly, or again to make it where it's still safer for the competitors. So yeah, that is my thinking. Or then again, they're limited on what they can do.
We don't need breakable tables. It's okay.
Well, that table would have broke if Bianca wasn't laying on it. The amount of leverage that Rhea had in that short distance to put Io Sky through Bianca through the table wasn't enough.
I have a problem, by the way. How can someone whose name is not on a contract sign a contract and said, "Oh, look, it's me in the match"? Like, girl.
I mean, Shawn Michaels did it.
All right.
Wrestling legalities section.
My name is on the contract. My name is nowhere on the contract except for your signature here. Nowhere on this contract does it say Bianca, Io, and Rhea.
Well, I mean, she can mess with them so much that they.
Well, yeah, no. At this point, Io wants both because they keep disrespecting her, looking past her. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but just because she wrote her name on the contract doesn't mean she's a number one contender.
Right.
But isn't that what that means?
Right.
She's in the match now, no?
That's what she's trying to throw out there.
I feel like that's how it should work. Hey, my name's on the contract now. Like that should be it. I'm in there.
Look, sports entertainment guys in the building. All right, sports entertainment guy. What do you think of that spot with John Moxley and the Barbie?
Remember when it was named Janice in TNA?
Why am I having trouble?
Yeah, but that was a business. Why what?
It was saying I'm trying to reconnect on my end. That's weird.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's weird. Because I'm not on Wi-Fi. It's like connected right through. Anyway. It's so bad. I'm so hungry.
But yeah, I mean, Ray, you know better than anybody. If you promise somebody a type of match,
Yeah.
you gotta give them that type of match. Like I don't think Lucky and Damien were looking for Penta and Ludwig to be lit on fire and thrown off of the building. But you know,
So again, I get that, and it is the cardinal rule of if you're gonna try to do a type of match, you are gonna do this. But there's also limitations, like to break the fourth wall a little bit. Sometimes you got to work with what you can. Sometimes, depending on where you are, you're not allowed to do certain things. That's why I said I would have been more. I would have thought they would have done the Moxley spot last night in Philly, because I know Philly doesn't have much of a regulation on certain things. Certain places do. Certain places you can't. Like here in New York, we know how much you can't do shit here. Like you can barely breathe on your opponent, and the commission will fucking tell you something.
but Edge and Moxley are having another match in Dynasty.
No, Moxley's wrestling Strickland.
Oh,
They're wrestling
my
for the
whole
title.
issue with Moxley and Ed, Hope, whatever the fuck you want to call him.
what up, Boris?
What's up, Boris? Is the fact that we wasted Christian's contract, Money in the Bank contract, pretty much. We wasted it. Over nothing. Like the way it was hyped up, the way it was hyped up, and him cashing it in and everything like that. My opinion, he should have won that match. He was the freshest one in the match. He had the advantage. You know what I'm saying? He should have won that match, not Moxley.
Yeah.
Moxley made him, not even fucking Edge. He made Christian pass out. How you pass out and you just got in the match not even 5 minutes? What happened to your Stagma? Captain Charisma lost all his charisma in less than 10 minutes. What the fuck? Nah. How you gonna build up the patriarchy, right? For it to be like this. And now we're
I was gonna say, I think that's where it works.
Now we're putting the family back in. They shouldn't be put back in. They should have already been on top. And then have the family, the patriarchy, versus, Moxley and Pac, which I was so happy to see him back on my TV. I was like, thank God, we got Pac back, right? And Claudio, we seen all of that. I think the Death Riders would be having a great feud with Christian and his faction. It would have been good, and we may get that now, but it's like wasted the fucking contract at the wrong time.
I was gonna say, I think another reason they did that is to start building, unfortunately, the end of the patriarchy. Like, I think little by little we're gonna start seeing, like, they start teasing Nick Wayne stepping up to Christian. So I think we have that. Like, that probably where they're gonna do the full breakup at Dynasty, just as Nick Wayne has that familiarity with the Philly crowd. And they can start finally building him up again. Like, I think he's gotten enough of the rub from Christian here that it could help him. Yes, the finish was a little questionable. But I think also people would have complained if Christian became AEW World Champion for some reason, because they hated the idea of Jeff Jarrett even getting a shot, which I still don't get why. Like, I've had to question, like, did no one remember what Jeff Jarrett was as a wrestler, or still can do now? Like, my guy doesn't look his age at all, and in the ring he's still going. That it's like we're gonna question him, like, getting a title shot out of all people. But, fuck it.
So I wasn't a crazy Jeff Jarrett fan. I really wasn't. Not taking anything away from his in-ring skill or his character. I just never fancied him. That's it. I'm not, like, again, I'm not taking away from anything that what Jeff Jarrett has done for the business, to the business, everything in general. But I was just never that big of a Jeff Jarrett. I was a big Jeff Jarrett fan in WWE with my baby tonight, and Road Dogg as everything. I was like, I started digging it, but what, like, later on, like, his character, I just never fucked with it. I'm gonna go back to eating.
Nah, here, this character can be dry at times. But
Don't talk redneck.
you think we'll see Darby Allin come back?
I believe he's still on his expedition of climbing Mount Everest. So more than likely we'll see him Mayish? Around there, I would assume.
All right, Damien goes, is it me or did MJF promo seem boring? Like watching Cena Hill promo, you would think he would.
Why do people
Up him.
feel like John Cena's
oh.
promo was bad? I didn't like. I enjoyed it.
Well, no, I think he's saying that should have, like, gotten him to cut a better promo.
For MJF, I mean, I don't know.
And MJF is a one promo guy.
He needs to stop.
I didn't get to watch the promo, so I don't know if it's bad or not.
He needs to
But I
stop
don't know how the
voicing his
Cena
great
promo
hand.
would do anything to him.
All right, both of y'all was talking at that time. What?
My bad. Go ahead.
I need one of y'all to. Yeah, Ray.
No, I was saying that I didn't get to see the MJF promo, so I don't know if it's necessarily bad or not. But also, I don't know how the Xena one would affect him. Like, again, it's a whole different product, so I don't know how it's going to correlate to. Oh, MJF now has to be like, oh, that Xena promo was good. Let me now try to get to that type of promo. Because it's two different style promos. Like, Xena had to do, he's now proving why he has to be this way. MJF's already the cocky heel that we already know, and's already the dick that's just like, he knows he's good. And that's the issue. Like, he knows he's good. So that's his style of promo. With John, it's like, no, you made me this way. So fuck all of you. Like, I'm breaking up with you now because you guys did this to me. Type deal.
Yeah, you cooked on in his kitchen.
Yeah.
I mean, wouldn't you kind of use his promo as motivation to come out and do something big? Just to, if it's really competition between AEW and WWE and MJF, you're supposed to be the man?
My thing is, how do we know if he did or not? That's what I'm like, I don't know how it winds him up. That's like, oh, this had to be because of that promo. Because of how their promo styles are different. If it would have been something that's like, he almost has to respond to Xena in a way or say something that's like, oh, that was thrown at Xena or something like that. But it's like, it's such a...
I think what Damien's trying to say is, if we're competition,
yeah,
MJF is going to be on some... Every time John Cena does something, they talk about it for 3 weeks. So I'm going to cut him off at the knees, and I'm going to put a promo out there that people got to talk about just to forget John Cena's promo. I don't think it's necessarily every time John Cena speaks, MJF is on something, but it's like you have a video, you have another rivalry company. Y'all want to be competition. They do something big and people talk about it for months, and they don't even capitalize on it for months, but they're still talking about it. And then kind of like the Moxie shit, like he got suplex on nails. That stole the win of WWE. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think that's what Damien's trying to get at. It's like, you think that MJF will want to steal the win underneath the WWE sales, trying to put out a promo that's bigger than Cena's.
I would assume that's what he tried to, though. But that's where it's the, you gotta, I guess it depends on how it reacts. Like the Xena promo, it's mixed right now. Like some people think the promo is great. Some people think promo was trash. So with the MJF one, it's the same. That's like, to some people it hit, some people probably didn't hit. Like I said, I can't judge the MJF one because I didn't get to see it. The Xena one I got to watch, and I thought it was a good promo. I thought it hit the notes that it needed to, of just like, oh, of course he's gonna say that this is everyone else's fault. They made him this way, even though it's like, wait, but even the people that bought your stuff, like, it's like it just makes you have to question everything he was saying, because it's the typical heel that's like, yo, you kind of sound like a bitch. Like Cody said it. Like, it's stuff that's there's easier ways to grasp to the promo. If I would have watched the MJF one, I would have known if it's good or not. But I didn't get a chance to watch it. My apologies.
I hear you. But I think Damien is still under the impression that AEW would want to at least compete with WWE, at least to guys like MJF and Edge and Moxley and all that would see what they're doing and want to run up.
See, but that's the thing. That's why I think that match, Cope and Mox possibly is what they're doing. But at the same token, and we talked about this, I don't think the focus should ever be the competition route. I should be, hey, do what you're doing. Do what is it that defines AEW? Do that. WWE's doing the same. Like, if you go the competition route, I don't think it's ever going to be a winning fight, unfortunately, for AEW currently, because of it's a 100 fucking mile head start for WWE right now. You know.
Yeah, but they still got to do something to be in the conversation.
But I think they are, though. Because if not, we wouldn't talk about it.
Gigi's echo cancellation is over.
Yeah,
Yes.
Go ahead. One,
and we're gonna have to do this show in the cave. People are upset that it's going to be a triple threat for the women's championship at WrestleMania, and they're making a champion feel like the third wheel. Well, that's the only way Io Shirai gets in this match. You know, Io Shirai doesn't get in this match unless she's the champion. There's no way that they're gonna shove her in that match.
I think she remains champion.
After WrestleMania?
Yeah. I feel like she's gonna keep the belt. I don't feel like the title's going to change hands. I don't feel like Bianca's gonna win it. Maybe Bianca might win it. And the only reason why I'm saying that is because that way we can build that feud between Bianca and Jade. Because I'm still saying that Bianca was the one that set up Jade. I don't care how many times you want to play it up saying it's Naomi. Naomi is going to eventually be like, you know, because here's the thing. Nobody has seen the video clip. How do you know, Jade, that it was Naomi? Oh, when I opened up my eyes, I saw her running away. Girl, you was knocked on your ass in a car. What makes me believe that when you open up your eyes, you actually saw what the fuck? No. You can't sell me on that. I'm not sold. I'm not sold. And I know this is the story that they're going with, but I'm not fucking sold. I'm not. There's just so much. It's just, you want to know why? I think it's because it's the way how Bianca lately has been carrying herself. She's been carrying herself as kind of like a Mercedes Monet attitude. I'm the bestest, I'm doing this, I'm doing that. The only thing is she's not as a belt collector. You know?
So you think that Bianca did that before the match?
Yeah. I think she put Naomi's wig on. I don't care what anybody until I see the videotape. Bianca is guilty by association.
I still think we're getting Bianca didn't get her hands dirty. But she's the one that made Naomi do it. Which in fact still makes her guilty. It's worse because it's like, oh, so you sent this to happen. But she just didn't get her hands dirty. That's, I think, the route we're going with this story. Like, it's going to be that's how we get Jade to want to go after Bianca. Because it's like, oh, so you wanted me out, but you just didn't have the balls to do it yourself type deal. At least that way gives a little bit of a reason for them to have their issues.
And I was saying that people are talking about Bailey helped Naomi.
No. Bailey ain't nowhere near this. I don't know where you're going to put Bailey at, but Bailey wasn't nowhere near this. I mean, during the time, though, it was during the wow, there's just so much. I don't think we're putting Bailey in this, so I don't know. Maybe you can if you want to, but nah. I want Bailey to have her own shit. I don't know what we're doing with her, but something's got to give. Something's got to give.
Are you trying to ask, would you have Jade cost Bianca at WrestleMania by accident?
Go to the chat. I'm nowhere in.
I don't think it should be by accident. I think that's what needs to happen so that way we get Bianca out of the possibility of winning the title at Mania. Because I think the fall is going to be decisive between Rhea and Ia. Because I think Rhea might actually win the title again.
I'm just gonna randomly say, imagine Friday Night SmackDown. The tape reveals that it was Bianca, right? And it wasn't Naomi. And then throughout the whole time, Bianca's trying to avoid Jade. Jade is going to be focused on her match with Naomi. Naomi's going to take the L. But during that match with that triple threat match that we're now all of a sudden getting, even though we knew it was happening, Jade comes in and tosses Bianca shit. I'm still saying she's in there, man. And I don't know. There's just so many ways we can go with this. Don't let me be the booker because I'm just gonna be mad biased about mad shit. I just want violence everywhere. Tell Edge he can come, but he has to bring Spike. Without Spike, I can't do nothing.
So you want Jade to put Bianca on Spike?
A couple people can go through Spike. Where's my list of Jericho? Of 1,000 holes. We can do this. Anyway. Jey Uso had a squash match with Austin Theory, and it was terrible.
Well,
it was terrible. A cross-body is going to end the match.
Well, if you look at it, it was a spear.
It was not a spear. They both had cross
Look at it.
bodies. Don't fucking
Look
do
at it
that.
again.
It was not a spear.
Huh?
It was a cross bodied, bro. What? I don't know what spear you saw out of the TV, but that was not a spear. I will go back into Netflix to find that. Don't try me. I might not have been here for the Raw watch along. But that was not a spear.
It wasn't a crossbody either.
Crossbody like that.
But so the attempt was a spear. I get what he tried to do. They both kind of turn, but it doesn't look like a crossbody. Like it's it was the most fucked up way to do a spear. But that's what the fucking finish was supposed to be. I wish they would have done anything else because it makes everyone say it's a crossbody.
This is because Michael Cole called it a crossbody.
No, a lot of people fucking are like, oh, why
No, I'm
did you
saying
turn?
You want to know why? It's because I guess what the camera angle is at. Both men look like they were going for essentially the same move. Kind of in a way. Like, now I'm going to go back into that match because it was only like 20 seconds of our lives. And then he totally, top dollar the top rope. And I love me some Jey Uso. I'm here. One word. 4 letters. Yeet. I'm here for that. I'm here. But that was a poor performance overall. And I think it's because this schedule is wearing him down a little bit. I think they need to give Jey Uso at least a week rest or something like that because it was just not a good match. No, you don't think that was a good match?
No. I don't. But the thing is, I don't think you could. I don't think you could even give him that rest because if he's about to be our world champion, his schedule's about to get double busy. So like this needs to be his test right now. Was it his worst match ever? No. Again, it's everyone has a bad match here and there. Are they just gonna fucking examine it or magnify it to 100? Yeah, because everyone wants to fucking find a reason why Jey Uso shouldn't be in the main event right now. And this unfortunately just made it worse.
He belongs in the main event. But leading up to his WrestleMania match, you're saying that's not his worst match. I'm saying leading up to his WrestleMania moment, that was one of his worst matches that he has had since the Rumble.
No, but that's what I'm saying though. That now it's magnified because we're on the road to WrestleMania. Because the same could be said about the Mania match he had last year. Him versus Jimmy. Magnifying it, people thought it was the worst match ever. Meanwhile, it's like
I actually enjoyed that match with his brother. It wasn't as clutch.
There's a lot of people that said there was so much that they wanted.
No, they wanted more, including Toe. Toe and Lay wanted more from that. I remember.
But that's what I'm saying. It's because we magnify. Yeah, it's a random Raw match at 3:00 in the afternoon. Like, people are going to forget about it in 2 weeks. But right now, it's like,
they're doing the Europe tour.
It's like, this is the worst. It's like cool, he messed up the spear. It's not even a botch. He did a crossbody. The spot over the ropes, you can tell he tries to save because I think he unfortunately did it from where he was going to see.
Give himself so much height, right?
Yeah. So he saved himself though because it could have been a lot worse. But it's one of those situations where unfortunately, well, we're already here. Let's try to at least make it work instead of fucking at least doing something where it gives him some type of leverage on it, and we don't see something that could lead to injury.
Anything else? I'm waiting for Toe to say something. I'm just like, I said my opinion.
I just keep like I mute every time I end because I'm like, okay, let me give it now so it doesn't give a
Same.
we don't hear echo.
Same. Even though I hear myself a second delay. Hold on, I got y'all. Hold on.
Boy, you talking about Jay gonna keep his WrestleMania match? I think Roman has that kind of power, but
Boris, at the end of the day, Jay is still having his match. The only major issue that anybody has when it comes to that is that Jay is not essentially going to be main eventing WrestleMania. The women are going to have at least one match to main event, and then the men's are going to have their match to main event. I don't see them putting Jey Uso as the main event of night one. Although, if they do, I would be very surprised. I don't think Jay should be in this match. Sorry, but the man, he was taking L's before. He won the Rumble. He shouldn't be in. What? You lost me at the last second.
He shouldn't be in this title match.
He shouldn't be in this title match. Yes, he should. Why? Because he's black? Because he's Samoan? Don't be a racist, Damien. Don't be a racist. Don't be like that. Don't be like Ray. Ray's a racist. You know that. Don't be like Ray. You are a racist. You are racist against kangaroos. We already established this. We're not. Listen. This tonight.
Give context because you can't just say that statement and not at least give something.
Gave the context afterwards, as long as it's still there.
To give you a look.
You didn't really have to give me a look. I was gonna say it regardless. I was just looking at you.
Would you?
I would have. I absolutely would have. I can't, besmirch your name. Besmirch. I like that word.
What up, Leon?
What's up, Leon?
But a lot of people are using this run or the way they're booking him to say that he doesn't deserve a WrestleMania match. Well, Ray too.
My bad.
He pays his union dues on time, Leon. What do you want me to do?
My question is, why are you blowing a kiss at the end? Hey, yo, what are you doing?
He's two. Ray's two. With the right hair on his head. You got your suit, Ray?
I did. Finally. That's a story
shit.
After the podcast, because motherfucker.
Oh, shit.
Oh, shit, man. My bad. I'm watching.
I hear myself so many times, like it's the echo. I'm about to put my echo all the way up just for one time and to put it back down. Like, hello. That's all. That's all I wanted to do. That's it. You're welcome.
Leon, you ain't got to say what you actually
I have
everybody's welcome.
A full week off from the podcast. This time last week was the last time I was on the podcast. There was nothing going on Friday or Saturday. Sunday, there was a random ass show. I was still recovering, and Monday, I was still recovering. I come to realize as a woman that is over her 40s that hangovers last more than one day.
Yeah.
That hurts. And I woke up extremely late to go to the main event in Long Island. We're not even going to talk about how much money I spent going there. Okay? We're going to leave that alone. But
you were over there?
Yeah. There's reasoning Yeah, I know. Just listen.
Yeah.
Sometimes there's what is the word I'm looking for? Sometimes we have to make sacrifices in order for us not to lose out on money that we already spent. It's okay that I didn't see. Or actually, not that I didn't see, but it's okay that I didn't take pictures with other wrestlers that I seen there and everything like that. I wanted to, but after realizing how much money I spent on my ride going over there, I come to realize it was not in my favor. And I am okay with that because I still got to see the 4 baddest bitches. And I say that with the most upright respect in the women's wrestling industry. That includes Janaya Kai, the kick demon. That includes Caitlyn. That includes Lita. And of course, last but certainly not least, you can't lace up her Chuck Taylor's AJ Lee. And I had an amazing moment with AJ Lee because she is a fellow Pisces like me. In fact, I think her birthday was yesterday. And I was like, oh my God. And she was like, oh my God. And we had like an oh my God moment. It was really cool.
That's all.
She hugged me and she thanked me and she said happy birthday. And then, of course, I had like the wrestling legend sing happy birthday to me. I felt very honored. Not in a million years that I would think that the Iron Sheik knew more than 2 words sometimes, you know?
You're lucky he didn't call you a jabroni.
He did, actually. He saw me. He was like, oh, it's Gigi the jabroni. I just looked at him. I was like, what's going on, Bubba? Yeah, I was simply call it jabroni, though. Don't let that shit psych you. He's like, Gigi's the jabroni. I was like, oh, shit. What's up, Bubba? How you doing? Oh, shit.
All right. Amy got a question. Is it me or was putting Io in a title match stupid decision? I mean, she hasn't won matches in a while, but giving her a title match and putting her in the title picture. Women's winning match. While other women are winning matches, is that what you're trying to say?
Yeah. Question is it me or was putting Io in a title match a stupid decision? Meaning she hasn't won matches in a while, but we're giving her the title match and putting the title on her while other women are winning matches. That's how I read it. And Toe's looking at it like he's still ciphering it. Pisces are too obsessive. Well, it's not our fault that you can't handle us, Leon. I hope you had a good Pisces season going over your feelings. Bitch. I must go check on my child. I must go check on my spawn.
All right. So, to answer your question, was it a stupid decision to put her in the title match? No. I think any way they can shake up that match between Rhea and Bianca is beneficial. That way you're not sitting here going, I think Bianca's going to win because of this, or Rhea's going to win because of that. Now you have something else to read into during the match. Like, the whole build-up for this match is, why is Io there? Or is Rhea going to be a part of this match? No one can sit there and think, who's going to win it? You know, a lot of the stuff they're trying to do, from what I see, is trying to keep everybody's focus away from the build-up means this person's going to win. Yeah, Ray. I know he wants to say something.
No, I was going to say, like, I feel like that's kind of the point of it, was all we saw was it going, once it was Bianca winning, okay, now we got Rhea, Bianca, maybe we get Jade involved. Doing this, it's like, oh, this was a curveball we didn't see. And then having Rhea show up again on Monday, that it's like, oh, wait, so are we getting a triple threat? Are we getting a singles? Like, there's so many unpredictabilities here that it's like you kind of want that. It's like I said a few weeks ago. I think why people question it a lot isn't because they don't like the decision. It's more of, oh, that's not what I thought was going to happen, so now I don't like it. Like, I want to be able to call what's going to happen, and if it doesn't go that way, this doesn't work for me, brother. Like, it worked. Io winning the title. We didn't see it going, but congratulations. It made her the first ever Grand Slam champion. So, hey, it's not like she didn't deserve a title shot because she's a great performer. The reaction proved it was the right choice. Just like with Jey Uso. Like, a lot of people are complaining about that, but it's like every week, no matter where they are, look at the reaction he's getting. They were all over the world. These next few Raws, watch how the crowd reacts still. Like, this isn't on U.S. soil. And people are reacting the same way as they would, like, in New York, as they would, like, in Texas, Louisiana, wherever the fuck. You have to look at that, too, because that's also what determines a lot of this in wrestling is the consumer. If the consumer is buying, then that's also going to push what direction they go in. Again, this is still a business. So that's also, like, it's proven. Not only is Jey Uso a great performer, great in ring talent, but the character has gotten so over that one just random word that fucking, I don't think anyone could explain what the hell it means outside of the one definition that we're not going to talk about right here. But he got fucking yeet over. Like, and now fucking sold out crowds are saying it and just going yeet, yeet. Like, come on. How has he not earned a spot at WrestleMania? A prominent spot at that. Not just any spot, a prominent spot at WrestleMania. But hey, that's just my take on situation of people earning those spots, or is it stupid that they're in those spots? So,
Yeah, but are people just jumping on the wave to ride it?
in what way?
Like, the "You Suck" chant became popular, so that became something that everybody did to Kurt Angle. The "Let's Go Cena Sucks" chant became popular. Everybody did that stuff. Singing along with Shinsuke Nakamura became popular. They didn't do nothing with him. Seth Rollins sing along. There's a lot of stuff that the fans jump on because it's the ride.
Yeah,
But a lot of people are still saying that Jay is just proving them right.
yes and no, because what actually sticks? Like the Johns, like there's certain things that no matter what, people will do it. Like Monday, John Cena is legit telling people that it's their fault, and he went at the people that support him, and the crowd couldn't help themselves to still say, "Let's go, Cena. Cena sucks." Even in their native language, it was still, "Let's go, Cena. Cena sucks." And it's stuff like that that's still, it's the proven track record is there. Like, Geet's going to be around for a while. Geet's going to be something that's like, it goes into the fandom now. Like, that was a Seth Rollins thing that fucking, he used it as a promo for a while. The CM Punk chants were always around, even though he wasn't there. So it's certain things of, yes, does it become trendy? But it depends on the person that it makes it stick. Because there's a lot of things the crowd could have done and then they just stop because it's like, the person's not, the trendiness doesn't match the star power or the draw of it, you know? So with Jay, it's like, this has been earned that everyone's doing it. It's not just like, oh, certain crowds are popping for it and certain crowds are going, yeet. It's like, no, this is multiple crowds, sold out crowds. And they're, bro, you saw how much they had to do encore. Like, this is the first time in a while we're seeing, well, start it up again. It's just me. Oops. Like, it's proven the track record there, you know?
Yeet.
Damien wants to know why there's wrestlers that losing matches getting title opportunities. Bro, that's been like that since the dawn of time.
Damien, I'm sorry to burst your bubble.
Seth Rollins, every opportunity he ever got was from losing multiple matches.
My thing is this, and I don't mean to offend anyone that is a fan of UFC or anything like that. I'm a
He's
fan
here to
of UFC.
offend everybody. Don't let him lie to you like that, folks.
I'm a fan of UFC and all that, but rankings don't mean shit. Because if that's the case, the card that's happening soon proves it. Guys that are now in the preliminary fucking fights are some of the best fighters. Why are they in the preliminaries? Like rankings and fucking win-loss records. Again, it should mean something. Don't get me wrong. It should mean something. In wrestling, you kind of have the way of it.
You offended Kofi.
Did I?
Why you offend Kofi like that? That's not nice.
Yo, love you, Kofi. Again, let us know when you want us to have. He wants to have us on the podcast soon, so spoke about it on Monday. You weren't here at the moment. But when it comes to this, wrestling kind of has the leeway of if the story is compelling enough, you kind of don't notice a win-loss record. Because we've had people that, again, they're champion currently, but if they're able to do something in the match where it's like, oh shit, they just lost, so it doesn't hurt. Like that's the thing with wrestling. We use the phrase, oh, it didn't really hurt them even though they lost, or they don't need the win. Like that's a certain thing that wrestling kind of gets away with. Where the win-loss record is like, damn, they've lost a few matches. Oh, but they've gotten those wins when it counts. Because then there's also like, if we looked at the win column, it's just like, look at when AEW had Dark and stuff. There were guys there that had like 50-2 in AEW, and it's like, where's their title shots? Like, there's stuff like that you have to make it make sense. As much as, again, a win-loss should be the reasoning for stuff like this, that's not how wrestling's been. Exactly, Mr. Lucky. like win-loss record, it doesn't do nothing. I'm sorry. It doesn't do a damn thing.
I mean, if you think about it, Damien, the only match Io kind of lost was her match to get into the Elimination Chamber. And that was because of Rhea. Through disqualification. If I'm not mistaken, she won the tag team match against Liv and Raquel like 2 weeks prior to that. And then she beat Liv before that. So Io was on kind of a ride, and then she was teaming up with Rhea. I mean, like, the story supersedes any loss, losing, winning, and shit. And the story between Io and Rhea has always been questioned after Survivor Series. Once War Game happened and Rhea's holding Io Shirai out the ring, like if they're together and shit, people started going, wait a minute. And then they noticed, they put 2 and 2 together, like, yo, these girls are always together. There's a hidden friendship here. Now they tried to exploit that when Rhea cost her the Elimination Chamber match, and then out of the doing the right thing from Rhea, she wrestled Io, and Bianca cost Rhea the title. This is the story they're trying to tell, and Rhea snapped because Rhea's trying to be this good person, especially after she just lost Dominic. Let's not forget that part. Now, I know this is a story, but if this was real life, Rhea just lost her boyfriend to a girl that's trying to ruin her fucking life. She just won the title. She got her friend back in Io. She cost her friend a title match. She tried to make it right, and then she got fucked over by her other friend. Now, Rhea's in a predicament right now where it's like, who do I trust? I may have lost one friend, and now this other friend fucked me over. Where do I stand? And all she wants is that title, and she lost the title. I think that's the story they're trying to tell with Rhea. They're trying to tell that story with Rhea. They're trying to tell the story with Io, like, yo, don't overlook me because Bianca wants Rhea. For some reason, Bianca wants to prove to Rhea that she's the ESC, and she don't see Io as a threat. You understand? You understand where I'm coming from, Damon? Like I get where you coming from with the whole winning and losing thing. Because there's certain times where it's like it kind of don't make sense. You know, like I said when Eddie Guerrero was wrestling Brock Lesnar for the title, it was like he just came from fighting Chavo Guerrero. Ain't nobody getting no title shot fighting Chavo Guerrero. But he got one, and he won the title, and they moved on from there. Sometimes shit don't make sense in the beginning, but it's one of those, we glad you did it in the end. And that's where the shit gets tricky in wrestling. There's a lot of people, they're trying to have a coherent story in the beginning, and it don't make sense, and they stick on to that, and then at the end of the day, it's like, okay, the story was dope. You know what I'm saying? Like the whole story with Cody Rhodes. Yeah, it didn't make sense. The whole thing didn't make sense. But the payoff at WrestleMania, everybody loved it. The reason why John Cena turned heel don't make sense. But the fact that he turned heel, everybody loves it. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes they'll put something lazy in there just to get it done, to move the story forward.
Is it lazy, or is it, again, something that we need in order for the story to be able to go forward? The vehicle to get it to go. Again, it right now it's just like, why the fuck are we doing this? But at the same time, you still need it to be done in order to get from point A to point D.
And what I'm talking about lazy is that they're not putting much effort into making this make sense. They're like, yo, how can we get it done the quickest way?
Yeah.
Just give her a match. Okay, good. There you go.
But
the thinking behind it is what I'm talking about, lazy.
Yeah. No, but that's what I'm saying. That's like, maybe it's not that it's lazy. It's just at the moment, this is what we need to do in order to get here, and then explain it on the way. At least what they should be doing. With certain things, there is that. Sometimes it is just straight up lazy booking. We've seen that before. With these two stories, I feel like there is more to it. We just need to get to those points where we're able to explain, like the promo on Monday. This is why we said let's get to it first before you said the Cena turn wasn't working, because it's like, we need him to talk. We haven't seen Cena yet, and now we're here, and it's like, oh, okay, I like where we're going. Monday, we're getting another Cena promo. I still hate it. Well, Damian, they're not going to please you, unfortunately, as they won't a lot of people. Wrestling is subjective. Booking is subjective. Find what you enjoy. What do you enjoy, Damian? What would you like them to do? Because it sounds like you want wins to care. You want certain people to get opportunities if others are not given the opportunities. Damian, you know what you should watch? Watch Respect on July 19th, where wins will matter, and there will be systems in place where booking is done a certain way. So July 19th, get your tickets now, tinyurl.com/respect25. This week, we just announced part of our tag team division, as tag team wrestling is going to be important at Respect as well. The Silk City Kings will be in action. And we just announced one of our official voices, none other than Mr. Entertainment, Harry Turjanian, will be one of our official commentators for July 19th. If you want to find out how you're going to be able to listen to Harry's commentary, tune in very soon, as we'll be making an official announcement how all that will be going down and more. But yeah, so again, it's all subjective. Don't hate it. Just, again, find what you like, man. There's a bunch of wrestling out there. There's WWE, there's AEW, there's TNA, there's a bunch of independent companies, and there's wrestling for everyone.
Well,
there's something you're gonna like.
Damien, if you hate the fact that Io Shirai is in this match, then you should be loving the fact that they're undermining her. Because if you notice, Bianca and Rhea aren't really acknowledging the fact that she's the champion. So if you don't like the fact that she's a champion because she lost her matches, then you could be on Rhea and Bianca's side, because they're not even respecting her as champion. Cody should have turned heel. We still can get that.
For sure, we can totally get that.
There's a lot of time. There's a lot of time to do all that. So.
All right. We still haven't seen Alexa Bliss since the Elimination Chamber, so I'm hoping that that's gonna happen soon. I'm underneath. Let's see. Jade is gonna have her one-on-one match with Liv Morgan. Monday coming up. I would like to see something happen with Liv and Raquel starting tomorrow with Alexa. Excuse me. With Alexa and Nikki Cross. I would like to see my women's tag team champions actually have a title defense at WrestleMania. That would be nice.
If they're still champions by then. They've been moving these titles around.
Yeah, no, they're not going to be moving anything around. You know what I mean? Like, I don't see them happening another title change unless it might be Alexa Bliss. And, like, I don't see another women's tag team right now possibly getting those titles. So, what else is there to talk about?
What?
Tony Storm?
I don't really care about wins and losses when some people get a shot at what? It's a John? Nah, listen. All I know is Wu-Tang is still alive to entry.
Facts. Project.
Oh, with John Cena's promo, you think we're gonna get a new look?
Oh, with Cena. Maybe he's talking about Cena and it put Sean. Cena. That makes sense. I don't know. What else is there to talk about, you guys?
You think John Cena's gonna give us a new look?
No, he already said he wasn't.
I was gonna say, yeah, he basically told us to our faces he's not changing shit.
He's not changing shit. He's in a romantic relationship with us. He broke up with us. Did somebody go check on Nikki Bella because he broke up with her too for a second time now? No, not anybody. No, can't believe that. She's devastated somewhere.
Yeah,
Ziggler got
John Cena broke up with us, and the best part about John Cena's promo was, first and foremost, he had the crowd going. He really did. But the best part about John Cena's promo was when he called out that little kid, and that little kid is going to be set for life. That little kid moving forward is going to be the next meme for this next decade. He is now
like the Undertaker guy.
What?
Yep, it's gonna be that kid. It's gonna be the Undertaker guy. It's gonna be Brock Lesnar guy. They
And
can all
Green
do
Shirt guy.
conventions. Just show up and just have pictures of when they were on WWE TV. Just like, this was me. And that's it.
You want to know what's the funniest thing? That kid's face reaction is going to be on every WWE video package of John Cena. Yep. That kid is famous
Yeah, of
already.
course.
Look at that.
They're gonna sell the shit out.
We out here hustling and bustling. But hey, we're getting Megan Bain and Tony Storm. That's
Why you so
exciting.
quiet, Ray? You mad that Cena broke up with you?
No, I just keep muting every time to make sure it doesn't give another echo because it's already given like 2. So I'm like, wait, let me mute so that way it doesn't give another echo.
I'm doing the same. I'm literally doing the same.
So it's like we're trying to like, oh wait, okay, can I unmute now? Wait, or you want to mute? Who's unmuting? So it's that moment of like, wait, we're playing peekaboo with the mute button right now.
I actually just giving you guys a heads up. I might actually have to head out earlier than our usual scheduled time. Working on some stuff and need to like put my brain focus on there.
Hey. All right, so what do you want to talk about before you go? I think you muted.
Yeah,
Gigi.
I think you muted while you were talking, Gigi. So it's like we heard that.
No. I'm not muted anymore. Am I? No, I'm not. We already spoke about everything that we had to touch base on because, in my opinion, I don't think a lot of stuff went down in wrestling this week where, I mean, when it comes to WWE and AEW, there's just not really much anything. Billy Starks had a great match with Mercedes Moné. She did one hell of a certain move that made me think that is Mercedes' neck okay? Because I don't know what move that was, but that was pretty epic. Yeah, no, it's just meh. That's how I feel about wrestling this week. Meh. There's not really
I hear you because I
really much going on.
couldn't really come up with a
I'll be watching SmackDown
with a
tomorrow.
topic.
Oh, Ray, where did you go, Ray? Matt Pixelated Raymond. Pixelated Raymond.
I noticed that. Like I'm seeing myself and I'm like, why am I so laggy? Can you even hear me?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm looking at it and I'm like,
Yes.
I'm laggy as fuck. So I'm like looking like, why is it looking like that? Like, the preview screen I'm fine, but I'm looking at this and I'm like,
Bro, you
I'm
look
laggy
like
still.
someone took a picture from like the original like old school cell phones with the first generation camera. That's how you look. That's how fucking pixelated you look. Right now.
Jesus, they put me through an extra sketch right now? God damn. It's all
What they ever
good.
do with the NXT Women's Tag Team title that they had? Didn't they unify them with the WWE Women's Tag Team title?
Yeah, they unified those a while ago.
Yeah, I think before Evolution, no?
No, it was I think it was last year that they did it, that they unified those titles. I can't remember who was holding them that they were able to unify them. But yeah, those got unified. But I can see them come out with another set, especially now that there's so many more people on NXT. We might see a new set of women's tag titles eventually, or they might steal an idea from the game if they ever finally bring up an idea of intergender tag title. Because the fact that there's so many versions of intergender titles now in 2K25 is interesting.
Word. Which I have been playing my Rise. Not bad. I got off on GM mode. Like I got off of the GM mode for a while. Like if I just want to simulate matches and just book a card, I'll just do that. Like I can play the matches, but I choose not to. I just want to book the card to see how good it goes. I will say this because I just have the regular Xbox One. I don't have the S or the X series or anything like that. The lagging of the game itself, I've seen it on both systems, on mine and on like a Series X, and I can tell the graphics are just so much smoother on the higher Xbox series, because mine's is like when my character moves, there's like a second delay, so when they start moving, you can actually see the whole image like move, like if it was a blur. And it's weird because it's like you're getting like 2-3, it's like you're getting like you can see each image like just
Shadowing.
Yeah, like I don't even know how to explain it, but there's a big lag of a difference, but the gameplay is still the gameplay. You know,
Yeah, I mean,
I'm not a
because
submission
the
girl.
graphics of it's
don't
too
like
much for that.
Hey,
Are we
That
better
system.
now?
I see you now.
Okay. And so I was like, let me refresh this to see if that clears it up.
I don't hear the echo.
Yeah, it cleared it up.
Oh no, I muted instantly after I said
No.
if it was
Afterwards. Don't mute it. Don't mute it. We're testing it out. We're testing it out.
I heard the echo myself. That's why
No,
I
yeah, I hear the echo.
Oh, I don't. Well, so if I reset it, I can't do it because we're already live. We can't do it.
So what did I miss about the lag on 2K25 though?
So for my
It's smoother
Xbox
than,
One, it looks as if you ever seen those flip arts, the flip page arts and stuff like that, like whatever. I low key feel like that's my character in 2K. You flip it and you like kind of see it go scene by scene. So there's a point where in my Rise I'm talking to Adam Pierce, and if I'm just like staring at him and just having a conversation, he's like, he just stands there and he just like he just moves side to side, total normal. But when I'm looking at it, you can see like it looks like a frame by frame of him just like, and it's like moving. It's like, bro, are you the Flash? Like I can see your every fucking movement right now. Like, why is your eyeball here, but that is also here at the same time? Like, when did he become Shawn Michaels? I wasn't ready for that. No, but the gameplay is dope. I still don't have the right cards for my faction, so I still haven't. Raymond, you gave me some great advice, but I still don't have enough to get a fucking emerald card for the women's division.
Oh wait. So emerald now you need? Listen,
I'm still in Florida.
Oh dang. Yeah,
I'm still in Florida all the way down to like match 4 or 5, and it requires, I think, 2 or 3 emerald women.
Yeah, you're gonna have to buy what's that called? I have to look at it tomorrow.
I know what are the cards that right. So I am probably $5,000 away from purchasing one. And I'm just like,
I hated that you have to buy so much like to be able to unlock things. But that's why I played a lot of My Faction War. So that way it unlocks certain people. So at least it's worth paying for. Oh, at least I can buy this sapphire card, this or that. Like, I'm mad now because it's like, okay, cool. I already finished all of World Tour. Can we get the next portion that's supposed to come out? And there's no update. I'm hoping once that first DLC pack drops, that's when they'll drop all the next parts of everything. Because I actually liked World Tour. Like it was a nice concept of different matches and stuff.
They
like
did
that.
it well this year.
Yeah,
A
it's
lot
been
better
nice.
than what they did it like compared to the years before that.
Yeah.
So I had to give myself a break. Like I was finding myself up to 3 o'clock in the morning, and I'm like, I'm fine. What time is it? It's not that late. It's 3 o'clock. Fuck, I gotta wake up like in 3 hours. Let me put the controller
I
down.
play a little bit here and there, and then I'm like,
I get lost in the sauce. To be fair, I also be smoking. So that's why I get lost in the sauce. I'm like, I didn't waste any time. Oh shit. I have responsibilities.
DJ said that he's not gonna be able to make it tonight because he's working, but he wanted us to tell y'all.
It's all good. It's all good.
Yeet.
I've been doing the underground matches and I'm really enjoying it. I haven't done that yet. I had 2 matches since I got this.
Yeah, I haven't gotten to do underground yet. I just started. Finally, I started my universe mode. I'm setting up like how I want it to look. I did one full playthrough already of My Rise. So now I'm starting the second playthrough because unfortunately you have a lot of playthroughs to do this year. Like you got to do it at least. I think I was looking at because of the options, you have to do it at least minimum 5 times, and then
What?
My Rise.
Shit.
Yeah, because because of certain things you have to unlock, you're gonna have to play it at least 5 times because you're gonna have to make different decisions of like the first one. If you start you're from a rival promotion, it plays through one way. If you start as you were already on Raw, but now you're getting picked as a top person from Raw, it goes a different way. If you start as someone from SmackDown, it goes a different way. So, because that's what I've been doing now. That I started the first one I did the full playthrough was, I came from a rival promotion, and then now I'm doing from Raw, and it does a whole different storyline.
Shit, and you unlock different people in the different stories, or is it just different stories?
different people, different gear, different arenas, different championships, all that.
I seen people unlock the diamond dollars paid.
That one I haven't seen yet. I might have to maybe because of the maybe I have to do a different playthrough. I did unlock his like it's supposed to be DDP now, like how he would look if he wrestled today.
Yeah,
and it's funny because it's the same gear as like his 1999 version, but it's just like older DDP because you play it kind of like Gigi talked about the big event, so you have to go to like a big event type event in the game, and it's just funny because it's like I kind of want to use that arena but customize it a different way to make like an indie show because it looks dope. Like the way they set it up is like this kind of looks like an Elks Lodge. I can kind of do something with it. So yeah, that was cool to see them. But
nice.
Again, this year has been very fun to play. Creating someone was very easy. Like I did for My Rise, I made Gangon, and I think it was the quickest I was able to make a custom this year. So that's been smooth. I like that it now gives the option to quick save because I guess they finally got the complaint too many times of, hey, I'll finally make a custom, and before I could save it, it corrupts on me. So like this year, you're able to fucking. It even says, would you like to save and then continue working on it, or save and complete? I love that option. Like I love that you could kind of just do the quick save and then, boom, keep playing. That's dope. Like, give us. You know what reminds me of? You remember when we used to have the memory cards on PS2? That's like, fuck. I don't trust it. I know I just saved. I gotta save again just in case.
Yeah.
Like that's what I love that this option kind of gives you that. That's like I'm gonna do a double save just in case. Like I don't know. I feel like
I got auto save on, but I'm gonna save it again.
just in case. Like you never know.
That auto save didn't fucking work all the
No,
time.
bro, it definitely didn't. There'll be those moments that it's like, shit. I feel like did it save? I feel like it didn't save. You know what? I'm gonna try again. So
Part. I got my first car today. It's a nice Toyota. What kind of Toyota? Toyota Corolla, Toyota Camry? Because not for nothing, you got yourself a reliable car there. The most reliable cars out there are Lexuses, but Lexus makes Toyota, so. And it's easy to work on. I used to work for Toyota.
I was gonna say after hearing y'all talk on the Sunday podcast, the Tone the Show with Ray and Gigi show. I guess we got plans for the summer. We're gonna have to work on a lot of cars.
Word. Bro just got his shit. Of course, we miss you, normal guy. What's your thoughts on Andrade being pissed with WWE? I mean, I don't blame him. He's only wrestled 2 people since he's been there.
Well, he's only been on TV but then they've put him to speed and all that. Hey, frustration's gonna hit, man. I hope they do have something for him in the future. But right now, it's just it sucks because there's only a certain amount of spots. Like especially in WWE, that's like you have so many people they're bringing in. There's only a certain amount of spots they can use. So.
In NXT, he was perfect. You know, he was wrestling people. He was main eventing. He was doing shit with Drew McIntyre and all these people. He went to the main roster. They did nothing with him. He went to AEW. They did nothing with him. He went back to the main roster. They're doing nothing with him. It's like, at what point is it him? Because not for nothing, I think his character, when he walks out to the ring with the mask and all that other shit, should be expanded on. He shouldn't be just a guy that sits there and does shit, and then now he wrestles. Give us a reason for that mask. You know, before he's portraying the Black Mask from DC. Black Mask is deep. You know what I'm saying? So like, why don't give him some shit like that? Like, give him something like a Shinsuke Nakamura. You know, let him have something deeper than him just walking out. And because apparently that's not hitting with people, and especially if you're just gonna have him wrestle Carmelo Hayes. So no matter how many good matches you have with somebody, you keep watching that same match, you're like, I don't need to see this shit no more. His last match was against The Miz. I mean, what'd that do for him? Like, The Miz being on SmackDown seems like a waste also. January 31st. You muted, right?
Yeah, it sucks. I hope again there's something for him in the future. Right now, I guess the biggest thing is because maybe they have no idea for him for Mania, so it's gonna make it worse. That's like, well, we don't want to bring you up right now because then it's like, what do we do with you for Mania? Like everyone that's involved right now, there's gonna be something they can do with. Like even with Theory and Grayson Waller, it's like, well, they're using them because we're probably gonna get their singles match at Mania. Like stuff like that. That's like little by little, we're gonna bring in certain people and do certain things. But I hope eventually we do get someone out there because he's very talented. Shit, I thought, especially when they sent Selena Vega over to SmackDown, maybe we'll get them to reunite. You know, I feel like that would be a great pairing for them again. Even if it's Selena as a wrestler too, not just her as a manager, like actually pairing them together as a collective unit that both can work, you know?
To be honest with you, I think they'll be better off having Andrade on Raw and having him work with Jey Uso, because at least Andrade would be a counterpart to him that would fit.
Yeah,
because having fucking A-Town Down Under wrestle Jey Uso is just, we're back at the point of the kickoff show. They haven't been doing nothing, and when they do something, they haven't shown that they're on that level. A-Town Down Under has been a waste, and whatever Austin Theory had, the momentum that he had, it's gone.
I don't know if it's a waste. Like I see the benefit of, again, having these type of matches. Like I said, I definitely see that the build is going to be to them having their singles match when Theory goes babyface. Again, this match on Monday unfortunately wasn't the best, but again, it happens. It definitely happens. But we'll see as we keep getting closer to WrestleMania. So.
I'm back. We're good? You hear me?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I lost internet connection completely.
Uh-oh.
And it wasn't just like my cord over here, wasn't anything. No. Like my whole apartment just lost its internet. And I'm underneath the impression it is because of the weather that we're having. Like my laptop went off. My Wi-Fi on my phone went off. Riley's TV went off. So I just had a quick internet outage out of nowhere. That's fun.
That could be also the reason why when pixelated.
We're in the wrong keys in Brooklyn.
I was gonna say possibly, but also my internet was still good. Got it. We'll just blame it on
Steve's fucking around with us again. Always an issue. Anyway, what else do you guys want to talk about before I skedaddle?
I was gonna say anything else we can bring up right now because like there's not much. It's been a slow week for us. It's been a slow week for wrestling. Yeah. Next week is Raw, I believe, in the Netherlands.
It's another 3 p.m. show. Another show that we're not going to be able to make it live.
Yeah, it's 4 p.m. next week. It's weird. They're doing a 3 p.m., 4 p.m., then 2 more weeks at 3 p.m. And then we're finally back. I think that Raw right before Mania is finally a normal Raw at 8 p.m. for us. So yeah. Yeah, nothing else because then Dynasty's in April 6th, which I'm a fan that they're doing Speedball versus Ricochet versus Kenny Omega instead of just what I thought they were going to do, Speedball and Kenny. I kind of like the idea of the 3-way a little better. But I guess we'll talk about that when we do the Dynasty predictions in like 2 weeks.
And this time we know that there's a pay-per-view going on.
Yeah, this time we definitely will know and will be better prepared. But yeah,
we were shitty prepared
as far as
for the
that,
last one, but they were shitty prepared for themselves too. So,
hey, the pay-per-view ended up wasn't bad though. It was a nice pay-per-view. It worked out. It was something. This one definitely, again, there's a lot more to it. They're in Philly, so it's gonna be a nice crowd. If I wasn't like a week removed from a wedding, I probably would have tried to make it to Philly, but I'll watch this one from home. But yeah. So,
and I guess shout out to Homicide for having his last match tonight.
Yeah, which I'm actually watching as we speak. Someone is actually streaming.
What is it on? A Thriller?
Nah, someone's streaming it right now on TikTok.
Oh shit! For real?
Yeah, they're legit streaming. It's supposed to go up on YouTube eventually. Like the promoter said he hopes to eventually because they are having commentary for it. But yeah, shout out to Theo Homicide, 31 years in the business. I'm this one's hoping because unfortunately everyone now was let it be known what the issue is, why Homicide has decided to finally retire. There is, unfortunately, the doctors have found that he has a cyst in his brain. For those that don't know what a cyst is, it's a mass. It could possibly be cancerous. It possibly cannot be cancerous. Unfortunately, the cyst, though, being in the brain is causing him to have issues speaking, and it could possibly lead to other issues as well. So he has decided to, again, retire at this point so that can be fixed. Will this be a permanent retirement? We don't know. I am in high hopes of, like most of the wrestling scene, at least in New York. We're saying Theo is just going to pull a Terry Funk and this guy will never retire, because as long as I've known Homicide, which has been the last 10 years now, he's been retiring since I've known. So I'm hoping this turns out to just be that. But if, again, this is truly his last hurrah, hey, it's 31 years of entertaining us, 31 years of inspiring so many of us. I said it earlier. He's really a reason that there's so many we love now that are doing it in that ring. He's touched so many. He's been in that ring with so many. I don't think there's one person that has a bad Homicide story. Like, everyone is just lots of laughs, lots of love, lots of respect. Shit. Like, it's no secret. It's why I hated that. It's like, damn it, Theo. Like, this had to be the year you're finally gonna retire. Like, Homicide was on that first card I put to, like, putting together this card for respect. Homicide was on that card. Like, I wanted Homicide on that card. But hey, it's, again, much respect to him. He's deserved this. If this is it, hey, he deserves it. 31 years in this business. That is something that not many get to say they've done, and to do so much in those 31 years. Again, to travel the world, again, to inspire so many faces, so many legends. Yeah, man. So much respect to Theo. 31 years in it, still going strong, having a hell of a match right now. Shout out to Santana, who's in this. And hey, I shared the clip earlier from the interview I had with Homicide. Now it's Santana's turn. He's next up. He's that guy to take the throne, and he's proving it every week. So there you go. I guess we'll be back tomorrow.
I mean, Damien wants to know your thoughts on Alexa Bliss not being on TV.
I think they're waiting for the Whites to be all healthy, because there was a rumor about one of or multiple members, unfortunately, being out with injury. So I could see that being a situation of them waiting for the full group to be back together instead of having to then delay something. Or again, our thought process is they're going to end up pairing her back with Nikki Cross. Maybe Nikki Cross, unfortunately, is the one that might be injured at the moment, so maybe that's delaying the process a bit. We'll see. I'm hoping, again, whenever it is done, they definitely will do it the right way. Like, the production value on this is going to be fucking money. So maybe this is let's wait it out. Also, last thing before we do go, I wanted to mention, if you guys, we always touch on the amount of interviews he does. This is one that the minute I heard it was finally coming out, I made sure to watch it. Please, if you have an hour and 30 minutes to spare, watch Chris Van Vliet's interview with Chris Bay. Watch it with some tissues. Watch it prepared to get emotional, and watch it to hear someone that shouldn't be as positive as they are right now because of everything they had to go through, and is still so selfless in a situation that they can be very selfish in. Hear his story. Hear why he's calling it the greatest story ever told. Watch that interview. That was legit. The minute I saw it go live, I was like, cool, I have a long drive to Long Island to make. I'm about to watch this whole interview. And much love, much respect. God bless Chris Bay, man, because it's a very scary story to hear. And it's one of those where it's insane to think it's such a simple, oh, this is done in matches. And hearing how it all went down, yeah, it's, again, a lot a lot of emotions watching that interview. But that's one thing I wanted to mention was watch that. Also, if you're able to, if you have Thriller TV, watch. They're doing a whole benefit show for him this Sunday at FSW. A lot of great talent coming together. AEW talent, WWE talent, TNA talent. They're doing a show for Chris Bay. All the proceeds are going to Chris Bay to help him out in this situation. Karrion Kross is going to be there. The Rascals, Alex Hammerstone, Ricochet, Leo Rush, Jay Vidal, so many more. Just, like it's a nice amount of talent that are going to be there, all coming together for this. Swerve Strickland, there's so much they're just putting together for this and coming together for, again, a great person that it's a inspirational story right now. But again, if you had the chance, watch that interview, and yeah, that's all I got.
I got nothing.
Yeah, I looked up. There is someone injured on the Wyatt Six, but they haven't specified anybody. But they did say that they pulled Alexa Bliss from the WrestleMania weekend events that she had.
I mean, when we get closer, I guess we'll see what happens. Because I don't think they're going to completely pull her out of those events if they know it's going to roll in some money.
My thing is, the only good thing is if they're possibly doing that, like if they're going to unite her, you want the mystique of it. Like, they won't put the Wyatts out there because it's the mystique of the illusion of it all. And then, yeah. So if they did that for that case, then that makes sense. If anything, them pulling her off of it might mean that return is coming imminent. But as we get closer, as we start seeing more and more, as we start seeing the little teases here and there, we'll be able to comment more. Hopefully by tomorrow we get something of that while we're watching SmackDown. So again, guys, we are live tomorrow, 9 p.m. till the show with Ray and Gigi show. We'll give a little bit of a SmackDown watch along and also get into some real shit. Our apologies that we couldn't be here this past Tone the show. Finally, show was here though. It was a nice episode though. Again, if you guys haven't watched that episode, here, Krill's, Toe, and Show get into a nice deep conversation, and then get into the car talk that made me really think about, damn, I got to be very specific when I start looking at cars. But yeah, so we'll see y'all mañana. But I guess Toe, take us home, man.
And on that note, ladies and gentlemen, it's your friendly neighborhood knucklehead signing out. Peace, everybody.